It's only been a week since the election, and apparently, Trump's circle is already very tired of Elon Musk. This, despite the fact that Trump just tasked him with a new job. So, I'm going to break down this story with some quotes from these anonymous insiders who are within Trump's circle and can't stand the man. In fact, they are already speculating that this relationship between Musk and Trump is not going to last, considering we're a week in and they're already exhausted of him. So let me start with the job that Trump gave him. Uh, Headline here from Axios: Trump announces Musk will lead new Department of Government Efficiency. I'm going to get to in a second just how ridiculous it is to task Musk with this, but he's co-leading this group with Vivek Ramaswamy, which people online were pointing out nothing says efficiency like hiring two people for one job. But this group will apparently operate outside of the government and is simply going to throw out suggestions for things that should be cut. So they're not going to have direct control over cutting anything. But still, just a interesting move or an interesting position for somebody who has $15.4 billion in government contracts over the past decade. Elon Musk companies. This is the guy you are giving the task of government efficiency to. So, Musk has been online saying things like government spending is driving America to bankruptcy. Insanely bad spending of your hard-earned taxes is the problem. Incentives matter. There should be rewards for wise spending, but those who waste taxpayer funds cannot be allowed to keep doing so without consequences. Funny, coming from the guy that has been targeted in at least 20 recent investigations or reviews, including over the safety of his Tesla cars and environmental damage caused by his rockets. All these government contracts and all of these investigations. Any sane person might start with thinking, hey, you know what? If we're going to cut, let's start by cutting the companies that we are giving government contracts to that are controlled by Elon Musk. That should be the place to start. No wonder the guy wants this job. So this gets to just a few more details here. The Department of Government Efficiency is short form for, or DOGE is the short form, which is, on one level, incredibly stupid. On the other, this has already led. So I should be clear here. Dogecoin is a thing. That's why they went with this. Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency backed by Elon Musk, and they've already seen an increase in their stock price. So Dogecoin price jumps post Trump's U.S. election win and the Elon Musk hype. So this has led directly to Elon Musk personally benefiting. Now, as I said, this group will be operating from outside the government. To me, it really sounds like they're trying to find a way to sideline Elon Musk. I'm not saying it's good that this group exists. We don't want people like Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy being the ones to decide what is and isn't important in the government. That said, who knows how much control they're even going to have? Who knows what kind of if Trump's even going to implement anything suggested here? But this is where we get to what is going on. So, as NBC News reports, Elon Musk may already be overstaying his welcome in Trump's orbit. So he has been a near constant at Mar-a-Lago. This has, since the election, he has been there apparently. So he may have left for a couple of days, but he came back. He's been there almost all of the past week since the election. They're at all hours sitting with Trump and joining calls and meetings. There's already been that one report where he was on a call with Vladimir Zelensky and Trump. Why is Musk in the room for that? I don't know. But this is apparently bothering others around Trump, but may even be bothering Trump, as Trump, speaking to House Republicans, said, quote, Elon won't go home. I can't get rid of him until I don't like him. So clearly a bit of, it's tongue in cheek here, but I feel like Trump's not going to say something like this unless there's some truth to it. And again, we are a week in. They're already annoyed with him. I have a hard time thinking this relationship's going to last 4 years. So some of the sources here from the Trump orbit are saying he's behaving as if he's a co-president and making sure everyone knows it. And he's sure taking lots of credit for the president's victory, bragging about America Pac and X to anyone who will listen. He's trying to make President Trump feel indebted to him, and the president is indebted to no one. So part of what's bothering these people is that these sycophants have been around Trump kissing his ass for years, right? And they feel like Elon Musk just parachuted in and is now sort of taking up all the air, where they have been putting in the work day in, day out, kissing Trump's feet. They feel like they have earned the right to have a little more credit, a little more attention from Mr. Trump, whereas Elon Musk is taking up all the time. So it's, to be clear, everybody here is a loser, be it these sources, be it Elon Musk, be it Trump himself. They're all losers. But it's funny to see these losers fight amongst themselves and get annoyed with Elon Musk, because it's not surprising to discover or to learn that he is as annoying as he appears. The second person that Musk has an opinion on and about everything, this is the exact person everybody hates, and that he shares them so forcefully that he's begun to pester Trump insiders. Quote, he wants to be seen as having a say in everything, even if he doesn't. And Musk's engagement has been overly aggressive and may hurt his standing in the long run, the source said. The second source also said that Musk appeared to be pushing his own agenda instead of focusing on Trump's. Obviously, when you have a guy who has taken in government contracts to the tune of $15.4 billion over a decade, of course, this is a guy who's out for himself. So again, these sorts of personalities don't tend to last too long within the Trump orbit because there's only so much space for narcissism. And I tend to think this is not going to last all that long. And worth noting here, in posts on X in the past week, Musk has pushed various policy ideas, including deporting immigrants and slashing government spending. So already, I discussed how ridiculous it is for Elon Musk to be in control of this. But on the issue of deporting immigrants, Musk himself launched his career working illegally. So he left school while he was in the U.S. without a legal basis to remain in the U.S. Foreign students cannot drop out of school to build a company, even if they are not immediately getting paid, said Leon Fresco, a former Justice Department immigration litigator. If you do anything that helps to facilitate revenue creation, such as design code or try to make sales in furtherance of revenue creation, then you're in trouble. Musk did all of those things, worked illegally in the U.S., and that's how he launched his career. Yet he is on and on about, how we got to get immigrants out of the U.S. Worth also noting on that point, undocumented immigrants pay taxes amounting to tens of billions of dollars in local, state, and federal taxes per year, even though they can't access most of those benefits that they pay into, as U.S. citizens do. And as one example here, the Social Security Administration, for example, estimated that such immigrants contribute $12 billion per year more to the Social Security system than they take out. But what are your thoughts on how long Elon Musk is going to last within Trump's orbit? Is he going to make it to inauguration? Let me know in the comments below.